إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره، نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا، من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله، وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، فإن كل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، وكل ضلالة في النار، وإنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين. Greet you all with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and the blessing of Almighty Allah be with you all. I'd like to welcome you all for continuation of our series Kabaaar, which means the major sins in Islam. Things which is prohibited is haram by Allah's statements or the Prophet ﷺ statement in the hadith. And today inshallah we work on in a new segment which is number 28 in our series, and this concerning Shahadat al-Zur. Shahada, like when you say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, you testify. But this Shahada we're talking about it mean to bearing false witnesses, to say I saw and you didn't see, I was there and you was not there. As a result of this, the case will change from truth to falsehood, from giving the people the right to take the right from them. Instead of punishment be put on the criminal, you will deprive the lawful owner, because when you give a false testimony, and the judge as a result of this will judge according what he see, what he heard, not what he saw, what he heard as a witness. And the other person doesn't have a proof or a lawyer or somebody to testify for him. Now we're shifting the right of the people from the lawful owner to somebody who claimed to be the owner. And this is something very serious in Islam. is not accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, neither by His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala admonishes us in Quran about it by saying, وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَشْهَدُونَ الزُّورِ, those who did not give a false testimony, and those who do not witness falsehood will be rewarded. So as a true Muslim, a committed person to Islam, you don't testify to something that you didn't see and you are not sure. Same way like you're sure from your name. And some people, they do it knowing that they are liars, but they do it to gain some worldly benefit, to get closer to this person that you testify for him, or that he will share with you some of the property that he get. But this is haram. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about special people among the believers. He said, وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَشْهَدُونَ الزُّورِ, those who are not witness to falsehood, those people will be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also Allah told us the first verse was in Surah number 25, verse number 72, and also in Surah Al-Hajj, Surah 22, verse number 30. Allah is saying, وَاجْتَنِبُوا قَوْلَ الزُّورِ, stay away and avoid speaking falsely. Again, like I said, do not ever witness to something that you didn't see and you are not sure. You could not be guessing. You could not be assuming. You only witness when you know something the same way you know your name. The same name that your mother or your father gave you, that's the same name everybody been calling you for the last 30 years. So if you are not sure from something like you sure from your name, do not take this position to bear witness against somebody, because you're going to shift the right to be falsehood and the falsehood to be right, and the stealing will be promoting with different ways, and you will be part and sharing this. To such a degree that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala combines this with worshiping idols, as He said in Surah Al-Hajj. He said, فَاجْتَنِبُوا الرِّجْسَ مِنَ الْأَوْثَانِ وَاجْتَنِبُوا قَوْلَ الزُّورِ. Stay from the impurity and the filth of idols worship, and avoid false testimony and bearing false witness. The Prophet ﷺ had informed the Sahaba that I'm a human being like you, and I judge between you according what I hear from you. فمن قضيت له من مال أخيه بغير حق فلا يأخذه فإنما أقطع له قطعة من نار. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam telling us that when two people come to him disputing over property or disputing over a problems happen or whatever it is, he say, I'm only judging according what I can hear. I use my judgment according what you're saying. That maybe one of you, he know how to speak well, while the other person doesn't. So I'm judging according what I hear and what I see in front of me. I don't know the unseen. So if I give you this property because what I heard from you and it is not yours, indeed I'm giving you a portion of hellfire, because what I had give you is nothing but a hellfire. And you know between you and yourself, you know in your conscience, in your heart, in your mind that is not yours, but you got it because you was able to convince me as a judge. I don't know what happened. Out of this meeting, I don't know what's going on. But according to what you're saying, I'm judging. So let us say that, no, the money is yours, that because I judge according to what I heard. But you know, you are the accuser, or you the one who complaining. You try to find witnesses and you try to find evidence that is yours. So it's not because I judge and said it's yours, but this is my judgment. I can be right and wrong, and I judge according to what I heard. So if I'm giving you something and you know that is not yours, you better don't take it, because what I'm giving you a piece of fire. So it's not how much I can convince the judge. It's not how smart I can talk in the court. It's not how much I'm paying for the lawyer to take this case and make sure that he win it. Allah knows what is unseen. But me as a Muslim, I have to avoid this. I have to have God conscious. I have to fear Allah. I have to remember that I will stand in the day of judgment before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He will bring about justice. We see in some of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that in the farewell testament or sermon that he gave when he made the Hajj, he told the Muslims, كل المسلم على المسلم حرام ماله ودمه وعرضه. Everything belong to the Muslim is sacred. His blood is sacred. His blood is sacred. His property is sacred. His honor is sacred. So do not find a way and a means that you try to do injustice to him or to her. Doesn't matter if husband and a wife, or a brother and sister, a man and his divorce, any dispute among us, it doesn't give us a green light that we can hurt others, and we take from them what is not ours, and twist things and lie and hire people like a lawyer to gain the case. This is not what Islam is about. The Prophet ﷺ said to the Sahaba, ألا أنبئكم بأكبر الكبائر الإشراك بالله وعقوق الوالدين وقول الزور وشهادة الزور. The Prophet ﷺ said to the Sahaba, should I inform you about the major of the major sins? Number one, associating a partner beside Allah. Number two, being disobedient to your parents. Number three, saying falsehood and be witness and being witness knowingly that you are a liar. The Prophet ﷺ says this is the greatest of all the greatest sin. So my brothers and sisters, we have to give a respect to the honor of every Muslim and respect their lawful property, respect their dignity and their honor, and did not find a crooked way, sneaky way to take their property and use others by bribing them to come to witness to something they did not see and they don't know about it. And you shouldn't put yourself in such a position like this. All the Muslims are brothers and sisters, so do not go against your Muslim brother for any reason, or your Muslim sister. Be truthful, stand for the truth, and stay away from the falsehood, and never give testimony to something that you are not sure about it. And also those who go to be witness to people when they go to court, knowingly that you are lying, that you're changing things, only because he's from your country, or only because he speaks the same language like you, or he has the same skin color like you. Remember that you'll be standing before Allah on the day of judgment, and you're going to ask you about it. These things that build in falsehood, it doesn't have a blessing. And don't share the sin. Do not put yourself in position that you be witness to something that you are not sure. Same way like you know your name. If you don't know and you don't see and you was not there, do not be witness for something, because this is a big haram, big haram, big haram. You taking and you helping, instead of the property go to the lawful owner, is going to somebody else. And you giving victory to the criminal, and you part of the problem. You are not part of the solution. May Allah help us all and strengthen our iman, that we stay from bearing a false testimony, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us truthful in what we do and what we say. Is this what I have for you for today? If anybody have any comments or correction, or question, feel free to do so. Doesn't matter now, this thing is done by words in the court, or you forge somebody's signature as a witness. Any form, any crooked way. People have different ways about making sneaky things. Do not ever be part of changing the truth from its direction by signing or by witness or going in the court. Can you go and give your testimony according to what you saw? Yes, you can. But if you did not see and you are not sure, 100% do not get involved. Thank you for being here today. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.